I'm here today at the Cottage restaurant with chef owner Brian Lewis, a very old friend of mine, wonderful friend.
What's going on, Arch?
Great to see you, man.
Great to see you too. I was so excited when you told me about Pink Cloud Coffee from the very beginning, and we got our brains going and our creative juices flowing, and we've come up with a really awesome dessert to celebrate your beautiful Pink Cloud logo and just the whole idea behind everything you're doing and creating a really delicious riff on a pavlova, which is a traditional meringue, often served with a cream and some nice fruit. And what we've done is we've made these beautiful beet-infused pink clouds as meringue, which we're serving with a Meyer lemon curd and summerberry confiture. It's really, really fail-safe. Egg whites, fine sugar, like a caster sugar, cornstarch, a little bit of vanilla, and lemon juice. So we have our egg whites. You gotta make sure your egg whites are nice and clean. No egg shells, no egg yolk. And then we're gonna add a little bit of salt to get started. Just a pinch. Right there. And we're gonna crank her up.
Now this is a dessert that you had a vision for specifically for Pink Cloud.
That's right. I love meringue. And pavlova in particular. It's just a really classic dessert that I have in many different styles throughout the year and all of my restaurants. But for Pink Cloud, when you said this, I was, I knew we were getting together, which I couldn't wait, and was just and continue to be so excited and proud of you for all that you and your team are doing with Pink Cloud Coffee. I was like, let's just come up with something that, yes, is pink, but it also has that vibe of a cloud, and it's delicious, and it importantly makes you feel really good. And by the way, that makes me think, like, what's your vision with Pink Cloud? Where did it come from?
Well, first of all, Pink Cloud in the recovery world means you were addicted and struggling, and then all of a sudden you get sober. And we call that in the recovery community being on a pink cloud.
Wow.
And so it means your life gets good again. You feel good again. You don't need alcohol and drugs to go through life. And so that's sort of the genesis of it. And really why we're doing it is because I just felt like I wanted to do more and give back to the people who have given me so much, a life, a family, a wife, a happy marriage. Why don't we turn around and pay it forward?
It's absolutely beautiful. And, to be part of that in any way, I really appreciate it and love seeing all that is coming to fruition for you. So congratulations. So now we're going to add the sugar. It's very important that you add it real slowly. Once your
What happens if you don't add it slowly?
The world falls apart. Everything stops happening.
Slow sugar.
So yeah, you get your egg whites to a stiff peak, and then you just go tablespoon at a time.
Now you have not made a pink pavlova for an old friend of yours who has a coffee company, have you?
Nah, it was actually yellow and it didn't work out. It just didn't happen. No, this was an immediate, and you and I have such a great rapport when it comes to talking food and just the creative process that it was an easy task to just say, hey, come up with something heartfelt and beautiful that represents the Pink Cloud.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
nailed it.
So again, you add your sugar bit by bit, and you see it gets this really nice, thick, stiff peak meringue going on. I tend to go a little quicker as it goes, as it starts to absorb the sugar. There you go. All right. My boys, Jude and Jax, they're big fans of these little, they haven't seen them in the pink form, but they love the pavlovas that we have at the restaurants. All right, so then I'm gonna add a little bit, I'm gonna lower it a little bit, add some cornstarch, which helps stabilize, as well as the lemon juice for flavor, vanilla extract. And we're just gonna give it a good bit of time, get those peaks nice and stiff. And meanwhile, we will get these pastry bags ready. You could use a big spoon, but I like to put it in a pastry bag. And we'll in a pastry bag, and then we'll put them on our sheet trays, lined with a little bit of parchment paper. and we're gonna bake them in about a 275, 300 degree oven. We're gonna get ready to bring these beautiful pink clouds in TV land already done to plate them. So meanwhile, back in the kitchen, we're gonna take our beautiful stiff peak meringue, and we're gonna go ahead and give you a little job to go ahead and put this in there, fill it up halfway, and then we're gonna plate those or pipe those out, put them in the oven, and while they're baking, I'll show you the finished dessert. All right. Now, do you have like visions for? I know you're working on this amazing Pink Cloud, kind of a mobile cafe.
Right.
As far as that kind of brick and mortar, because I know you do retail or wholesale and everything like that. Tell me all about that. Do you see a Pink Cloud meringue coming to your truck anytime soon?
Absolutely, I would love to see that. Yeah, I think the idea for Pink Cloud is to slowly build who we are and what we do in Southern California.
Amazing.
Expand regionally, and it would be a great idea for not only us, but for a lot of people that we can make a difference for, to scale this across the country. I would like nothing more than to help as many people struggling with addiction and alcoholism as possible.
It is. I'm very fortunate, first of all, to know so many people in life. Number one, yourself, who have gone through and succeeded in finding their way to sobriety, and the idea to see something that you don't even need to know that it's associated with that, and your brand and this beautiful experience and vision that you have, and you can find your way enjoying all the coffee, and next thing you know, serendipitously you discover along the way, wow, this actually is also helping people in addiction, or maybe they're not there yet, and it could just trigger so many amazing blessings and opportunities. It's awesome.
Well, and actually, if you think about it, you were my friend who was there for me right before I got sober.
Yeah.
You saw me down at the end of the road.
And the beginning of the much bigger one.
Yeah. And so really, I feel like I've been on a Pink Cloud for the last 18 years.
Amazing. All right, so here's my favorite part. May I have the spatula there? We're gonna turn our cloud into some Pink Cloud joy.
And so what's exactly in there?
So this is beet juice, reduced down with a little bit of sugar.
Ooh. Look at that color.
Isn't that beautiful?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, these are just like such crowd pleasers. You know, you take something so delicious and you can just really make it fun, brighten up the room, brighten up your day.
So now we're gonna put this incredible looking Pink Cloud.
Yes,
right
sir.
in, and we're gonna pipe that.
We're gonna get this into our little, piping bags. So yeah, you could do it without a bag, but I like the control of this to get a nice little.
Does it look a little bit like Laffy Taffy?
It sure
that
does.
stuff, that
I
wonderful
do.
stuff?
I
Yeah.
do. Yeah, I'm still actually, paying my dentist bill for that. And then we're just gonna bring that up and get our cloud on. So now we're just going to go ahead and make our little meringues. Make these any size that you want. These would be fantastic served alongside, just without a composed dessert, alongside your
Plain,
coffee.
just regular, straight up?
Yeah, just the way you could make small ones like that, and just serve a little kiss on the side alongside a coffee. Your little Pink Cloud, go with it. Or as you're going to see in a minute, I'll do a fully composed dessert.
I think this would really pair well with our Guatemalan, which is a single origin, and it's got a very, it's smooth, it's
Nice.
bright, but at the same time, it's not overpowering. So
Love
this
it.
might be a really good
Love it.
partner.
Awesome. So you can also take these and make it a lot easier, and well, not even easier, just a lot more free form, right? And just kind of do something funky. Go down there like this. Kind of no rhyme or reason. You just kind of want to have fun with it.
More of a Salvador Dali.
There you
style,
go. Love
you
that.
know.
Love that, right? So what we're gonna do is just put those in the oven for about an hour and a half at 275, 300 degrees. My favorite part now is to do some plating, where I take a Meyer lemon curd. I know in California, Meyer lemons are quite plentiful. Of all my years spent there, I since we moved back to the East Coast, I haven't forgotten about the Meyer lemons, and they're throughout my menus often. All right, so a Meyer lemon curd down. It's really nice if you want to do some ice cream on there or some sorbet. I like to do just a very simple, summer berries cooked in a little bit of ginger, vanilla, and sugar.
Oh,
And just the all that is are the natural juices of the berries just
that
coming
smells
right through,
great.
right?
Yeah.
And you can even get a little fancy. Get your Salvador Dali
This is
on.
so fun. This is so fun.
Yeah, been a long time, you and I talking food, and then a little bit of powdered sugar if you want.
I do.
There you go.
Oh,
So,
look at that.
not your everyday coffee shop, but then again, this is not your everyday coffee shop. This is a Pink Cloud coffee. All right, man.
Let's give it a try.
The Pink Cloud moment, yours first. Hit it. Whoa.
Wow.
See, it's got that nice creamy inside. Good stuff. Now, you want some beautiful coffee with that,
I want
right?
some coffee with
Yes,
that.
sir.
That Meyer lemon is great coming through. Little tart, but it's sweet, but not too sweet. Beautiful.
Just like you.
Nah. And that is one fantastic dessert. Thanks, Brian.
You got it, man. Absolutely my pleasure, Arch.
This is just wonderful. That was really good.